too large. It captures things that would normally be absolutely permitted in a free and democratic society. If you're a First Nations protester against an infrastructure project that you think doesn't respect your inherent rights, if you're an environmental group protesting against something that the government could decree was in the economic interest of the country, are you going to be put in the slammer? That was not an unreasonable reading of this bill, as far as we were concerned. There was also a massive chapter missing from the bill about de-radicalization. Look at the difference between Mr. Harper's approach and Mr. Obama's approach. Mr. Harper singles out Muslims. He doesn't talk about houses of worship the way President Obama does. He talks about mosques. He's singling out Muslims, and it's part of a terminology shift that is a reflection of Islamophobia. So what we're saying is, today we're in a lot better position than we were just 3 weeks ago. We had 4 former prime ministers, 3 liberals, and 1 progressive conservative write a letter saying, hold on, have you looked at this thing? Do you realize what this means? And there's not even any purported attempt to have oversight with this. That was the first part. Then last Friday, I think it was Thursday or Friday, about 100 senior, top-level, highly respected law professors from across Canada wrote a stinging letter saying this is an unprecedented attack on our civil liberties in Canada. Stand up to this thing. And you know what? There's only one party recognized in Parliament standing up to this thing, and it's the NDP. So we were being bombarded with statistics, being told 80% of the public, is in favor of fighting terror. I'm amazed it was that low. I would have said yes to that question. If the question is, do you want your family and your community safer because terrorism is a real threat? Yeah. But in Stephen Harper's world, it's always this one or that one, right? Do you want the environment or do you want economic development? Actually, Prime Minister, Canadians deserve both. Or do you want human rights in the countries we deal with? Actually, Prime Minister, Canadians insist on both. Do you want your communities and families protected, or do you want your rights and freedoms protected? Actually, we want both. And that's where we